which that is amazing. I did not expect them to actually animate this particular scene from Jurassic World Dominion and put it in the Chaos Theory series. Then again, they did something similar like this in Camp Cretaceous Season 3, where basically the campers witnessed the crew trying to take a sample of the Indominus Rex skeleton. And Rexy catches one of them or has a hold of the ladder, and, they witness the Mosasaur eating that poor guy, which I guess I could have seen that coming. But still. Well, I just did not expect them to actually make certain scenes from Jurassic World Dominion and actually put them in this series. Hell, we even get to see what happened to Santos and Red. Apparently, they weren't easily arrested in the movie. Instead, they kind of escaped. Which I did not actually see that coming. I thought Santos and Red were done for. But no, apparently they are not done for. So, but in a way, we basically got 3 stories in Jurassic World Dominion. We have story 1, which follows Owen and Claire, and they're trying to rescue both Maisie and Beta. Story 2 focuses on Darius and his team as they try to help Brooklyn to prove that Santos is the enemy. And we have story 3, where Kenji and Sammy are trying to go home, but at the same time, stop a Pyroraptor from going after some people. Which, again, is crazy. We got 3 stories in Jurassic World Dominion. Hell, this season makes me love Dominion a bit more now. If Season 4 does the exact same thing, I might, just might, give Jurassic World Dominion a bit more of a higher rating. I might just give it a bit more of a higher rating. Yeah, folks, you heard me. I would actually give Jurassic World Dominion a higher rating if Season 4 does the exact same thing. If Season 4 does the exact same thing, I will give Jurassic World Dominion a higher rating now. Because I gave it a pretty bad rating. So, yeah. The other thing I liked was the fact that we see what happens to the Atrociraptor squad. For years, a lot of people have been wondering what happened to the Atrociraptor squad after the events of Jurassic World Dominion. And we see that. We see that what happens to the Atrociraptor squad. And it's kind of heartbreaking to even talk about it, but shocking at the same time, because we find out that Biosyn did not just train Atrociraptors, but they also trained other dinosaurs to be assassins, like Demon the Carnotaurus, who is a fan favorite to the fandom. Now, I actually did not see that coming. I didn't see the fact that Demon the Carnotaurus that we saw in Jurassic World Dominion was another assassin dinosaur. And, of course, we get the tragic fate of one of the Atrociraptors, that being Ghost. Ghost dies in Season 3 of Chaos Theory. He dies by the hands of Demon the Carnotaurus. And honestly, it was kind of heartbreaking to see Ghost die like that. And it was even more heartbreaking to see the handler trying to comfort Ghost at his final moments. We can see that the handler is basically, within a way, not necessarily all that evil. If anything, she's kind of like Owen. She cares about her Velociraptors. And watching one of her Velociraptors die like that must have been devastating for her. Which I kind of wish we saw that within Owen when he watched as his Velociraptor squad got killed one by one and only Blue was the last one standing. I will admit, I wish we saw that. But we also get to hear the handler speak for once. She actually speaks, and it's kind of the last time because Demon has her as a little snack. And apparently, after the death of both the handler and Ghost, Tiger, Panthera, and Red kind of just said, F this, we're out of here. Now this is going to raise the question, what happened to the Velociraptors after the events of Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 3? I'm pretty sure we're going to get the answer in Season 4. But yeah, we also get the big reveal that Biosyn trained more Velociraptors. And the fact that the Velociraptors serve as assassins, that's just kind of awesome, actually, now I think about it. It's awesome, and I absolutely like it. I like the fact that Biosyn is not just behind creating those god-awful locusts, but they're also creating assassin dinosaurs. And I like that this sort of big bad problem more than the locust problem in Jurassic World Dominion. Yes, I like the fact that assassin dinosaurs are worse than locusts. Now I know that locusts cause a problem for like farmers and like food and all that stuff, but let's be real here. Assassin dinosaurs are far worse than that. Because, well, they will take away your life. Whereas with the locusts, they'll just eat away all the food that you have. Now, unless you buy certain food from Biosyn. Assassin dinosaurs works. Locusts don't work. So I'm all down for assassin dinosaurs. And I love how this is the big bad problem for the Chaos Theory series. That big bad problem is assassin dinosaurs. And I just love it. I love it. And the last thing I liked was finally Brooklyn pulling off her like little, plan, and it actually works. And Santos for real gets arrested. Now, I will admit, it's kind of a shame to watch her give up her mechanical hand. So I will admit, the mechanical hand actually works very well for her. But if she doesn't want it, then she doesn't want it. But I love to see the fact that she's reuniting with her friends. Well, most of them. And yes, folks, in a few other episodes, like an episode or two, they did tease another Brooklyn and Darius moment. And I still have hopes for this ship from becoming a thing. I want Darius and Brooklyn becoming a thing, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who wants these two become a couple. At this point, folks, they're still teasing it, folks. They're still teasing the fact that we're going to get Brooklyn and Darius becoming a thing. I'm pretty sure they're going to become canon somewhere in Season 4. I don't know if they're going to do it at the middle of the series or at the end of the series. I don't care when they plan to make these two a thing. I just want to see these two becoming a thing. Because we got small bits of that. Because we got small bits of teases in Season 1. We got huge teases in Season 2. And we're getting small teases in Season 3. So I want to see Brooklyn and Darius becoming a thing. And to make it better, Kenji wants nothing to do with Brooklyn. Hell, he even basically said it himself. He wants nothing to do with Brooklyn anymore. At this point, he's given up on her. So that's the things I liked. Now let's go with the things that I didn't like about the season. For starters, this season unintentionally made me hate Sammy and Kenji. And the reason why is because they're just, for some reason, against the fact that Brooklyn is not on their side anymore. They're just so convinced. They want absolutely nothing to do with her. Hell, Sammy is more against this than Kenji is. Which is just... Oh yeah, one more thing. I also like the breakup between Sammy and Yaz. I forgot to mention that for my things I liked about the season. I love the breakup between Sammy and Yaz. I just don't like that ship. I think it was just forced to be a thing. Anyways, like I said, this season made me hate both Sammy and Kenji. Sammy was an okay character to me. She wasn't a character that I like or a character that I hate. But now she's a character that I hate now because she's just so against the fact that Brooklyn is not on their side anymore. And she's willing to start up arguments with her own friends. Hell, she's even a jerk towards them. Even freaking Yaz. And episode 4 shows that. Episode 4 shows how much of a sort of a jerk that Sammy has become. She's just ignoring Yaz entirely. She's starting up arguments with her. She's picking fights with her, which honestly just makes me hate Sammy, honestly. My hate level for Kenji was already freaking high, but my hate level for my hate level for Sammy is beginning to rise up. And I just can't stand the fact that Sammy is just this dumb and stupid, honestly. I just can't stand that. I understand that she's mad at Brooklyn, but to be this mad at Brooklyn to the point where she starts fights with Yaz, her freaking girlfriend, well, ex-girlfriend now, and even questioning Darius's leadership is just ridiculous.